The world is at a turning point. As the sun rises over fields of solar panels and wind turbines, we stand on the edge of a new era, one that promises hope, innovation, and a cleaner tomorrow. The choices we make today will echo for generations, shaping the planet our children will inherit. The United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has declared the era of fossil fuels is ending. His message is clear: the time for incremental change is over. We are being called to act boldly, to reimagine our relationship with energy, and to take responsibility for the future of our planet. This isn't just a warning, it's a call to action for everyone, everywhere, to embrace a cleaner, more sustainable future. From planting trees in local parks to installing solar panels on rooftops, every action counts. The movement is global, but it starts with individuals, families, and communities coming together. We're living in an age of innovation, where solar panels, wind turbines, and advanced batteries are no longer science fiction. They're here, and getting better every day. These technologies are becoming more affordable, more efficient, and more accessible, opening doors for people everywhere to participate in the clean energy revolution. The message is one of optimism. Humanity has the technology and the motivation to move beyond dirty, outdated energy. Engineers, scientists, and everyday people are working together, driven by a shared vision of a healthier planet. Their dedication is turning what once seemed impossible into reality. For over a century, we relied on coal, oil, and gas, fuels that built our world but at the cost of a destabilized climate. These resources powered our cities and industries, but they also filled our skies with pollution and contributed to rising global temperatures, threatening the balance of nature. Now we face a choice: continue down a path of worsening climate impacts, or pivot to a future powered by clean innovation. The evidence is all around us. Floods, wildfires, and extreme weather events are becoming more frequent and severe. But alongside these challenges, we see hope in the form of thriving wind farms and resilient communities. The clean energy revolution is accelerating, and it's not just up to governments or corporations, it's a mission for all of us. Communities are coming together to build solar projects, families are choosing electric vehicles, and workers are finding new opportunities in the green economy. Every step forward brings us closer to a sustainable world. We must rethink how we power our homes, travel, and manufacture goods. Imagine neighborhoods where every rooftop generates clean electricity, cities where buses run silently on renewable energy, and factories that produce goods without polluting the air. This vision is within reach if we work together. The end of fossil fuels is an opportunity to build a more equitable, sustainable world. It's a chance to create healthier communities, reduce energy costs, and ensure that everyone, regardless of background, can benefit from clean air and a stable climate. Science is on our side, and the future is waiting. Researchers are developing new solutions every day, from advanced solar materials to smarter energy grids. Their discoveries are lighting the way forward, giving us the tools we need to succeed. The starting gun has fired. Let's get moving. The race to a cleaner world isn't just about speed, it's about determination, teamwork, and the courage to change. Every journey begins with a single step, and together, we can cross the finish line. The race for a cleaner world has begun. Progress is happening all around us, from the smallest villages to the largest cities. Each innovation, each decision, brings us closer to a future where people and nature thrive side by side. Are you ready to join in? The world needs your energy, your ideas, and your commitment. Together we can build a cleaner, brighter future for all. Why are fossil fuels losing ground? It comes down to cost, risk, and competition. Fossil fuels used to be cheap and reliable, but now their costs, financial and environmental, keep rising. Hidden costs like pollution and climate change make them a bad deal. Investing in new fossil fuel projects is like buying a VCR in the age of streaming. Risky and outdated. Financial markets are shifting to clean energy, seeing fossil fuels as stranded assets. Renewables like solar and wind are now the cheapest sources of new electricity. Fossil fuels are finite and volatile. Renewables are abundant and getting cheaper. The economic reality is clear: clean energy is winning. The finish line for fossil fuels is in sight. The world is moving on. The numbers behind clean energy are astonishing. When you look at the data, it's clear that we're living through a transformation unlike anything before. The scale and speed of change are rewriting the rules of the global energy game. In the last decade, solar panel costs have dropped by an incredible 90%, making solar energy more accessible than ever. Wind power costs have fallen by 70%, opening up new possibilities for clean electricity in regions all over the world. These dramatic price drops are making renewables the go-to choice for new power generation. These aren't niche technologies anymore. They're now the most affordable sources of new electricity in many countries. Solar and wind are outcompeting fossil fuels, not just on environmental grounds, but on price and reliability as well. In 2023, global investment in clean energy soared to a record $1.8 trillion. For the first time, solar energy attracted more capital than new oil production, signaling a major shift in where the world's money is flowing. Investors know the future is electric and clean. They're betting big on renewables, energy storage, and smart grids, recognizing that these sectors are set to drive growth and innovation for decades to come. This momentum creates a powerful feedback loop. More investment leads to better technology, which drives costs even lower, attracting even more investment. It's a cycle that's accelerating the clean energy transition at an unprecedented pace. Clean energy is also a job engine. Nearly 14 million people now work in renewables worldwide. From engineers and technicians to project managers and researchers, the sector is creating opportunities for people of all backgrounds. These are high-quality jobs in manufacturing, installation, and research. They're helping to build a more sustainable future while supporting families and communities around the globe. In 2023, the world added a record 510 gigawatts of new renewable capacity, enough to power hundreds of millions of homes. This surge in clean energy is lighting up cities, powering industries, and bringing electricity to remote areas for the first time. Major economies are leading the charge, but the transition is truly global. From China to the United States, from Europe to Africa, countries are working together and sharing technology to accelerate progress. The shift to clean energy is not just a trend, it's irreversible and accelerating. Every year, more coal plants are retired, and more renewables come online, reshaping the world's energy landscape. The data doesn't lie, the future is clean. Every chart, every report, every investment points in the same direction. A world powered by renewables is not just possible, it's already happening. The clean energy revolution is here, and it's being driven by innovation, ambition, and a shared vision for a healthier planet. People everywhere are demanding change and making it happen, and it's only getting faster. With every new project, every breakthrough, and every investment, the pace of progress accelerates. The clean energy era has arrived, and it's just the beginning. What does a clean energy future look like? Imagine waking up in a city where the air is crisp, the skies are clear, and every building around you is part of a vast, interconnected energy network. It's more than just swapping out old power plants for new ones. It's about creating a smarter, more resilient system that adapts to our needs and weaves together many sources of clean power. Solar panels will cover rooftops and buildings, turning every home and office into a mini power station, generating clean electricity right where it's needed. Meanwhile, wind turbines will harness breezes on both land and sea, spinning quietly and efficiently to capture energy from nature's endless motion. Energy storage, especially advanced batteries, will keep the lights on, storing surplus power for when demand is high or the weather isn't cooperating. Even when the sun isn't shining or the wind isn't blowing, these systems will ensure our cities stay bright and our homes stay warm. Our vehicles will run on clean electricity, from family cars to city buses and delivery trucks, all powered by renewables. This shift will slash emissions and city pollution, making urban life healthier and more enjoyable for everyone. Charging stations will be everywhere, at home, at work, and along highways, making it easy and convenient to drive electric. Green hydrogen will help decarbonize tough sectors like steel, shipping, and heavy industry, providing clean fuel where batteries can't go. Energy efficiency will be key. Smarter homes and grids will use less power, automatically adjusting to save energy and money. All these technologies already exist today. They're not science fiction, but real solutions being used around the world. The challenge is scaling up fast, building more, connecting more, and making clean energy accessible to everyone, everywhere. The result: cleaner air, affordable energy bills, and greater security for families and businesses alike. Countries will be less dependent on volatile fuel markets, gaining independence and stability as they invest in their own renewable resources. This is a future powered by human ingenuity and harmony with nature, a world where technology and the environment work together. It's not a distant dream, it's within reach. Together, we can build this future, one innovation and one community at a time. The transition isn't easy, there are real obstacles. The fossil fuel industry wields huge influence, lobbying to delay change and keep subsidies. Policy setbacks and political swings can slow progress, making long-term planning tough. Building new infrastructure and upgrading grids takes time and resources. Supply chains for solar panels and batteries are concentrated and need to be diversified. Developing countries face the biggest challenges, often lacking resources for clean energy. Wealthy nations must step up with climate finance and technology support. Overcoming these roadblocks is essential for a global clean energy revolution. The stakes couldn't be higher. The clean energy transition is about people, not just technology. Workers in fossil fuel industries must be supported with retraining and new job opportunities. A just transition means no one is left behind. Old energy communities can become clean energy hubs. The benefits of clean energy must be shared, not just by big corporations or wealthy regions. Vulnerable communities, often hit hardest by pollution and climate change, deserve priority. Climate justice means listening to those most affected and putting them at the center of decisions. The true measure of success is lives improved and communities empowered. A fair transition is the only way forward. Some countries have a bigger role in this race. The US, China, and the EU must lead, setting ambitious targets and investing in clean tech. Their actions create a ripple effect worldwide. Cooperation is crucial. Sharing technology and finance speeds up the transition for all. Developing nations can leapfrog to modern, resilient energy systems, unlocking new opportunities. Global teamwork is essential. Platforms like the UN climate conferences bring nations together. Financial institutions must redirect funds from fossil fuels to clean energy. Climate change knows no borders. Our solutions must be global. We're all in this together. The clean energy revolution starts with us. Our choices at home, at work, in our communities drive change. Be more energy efficient. Switch to LEDs, unplug devices, insulate your home. If possible, install solar panels or join a community solar program. Choose clean transportation, walk, bike, use public transit, or go electric. Support businesses committed to sustainability. Use your voice, talk to others, contact your representatives, and demand strong climate policies. Join organizations fighting for a cleaner future. Every action counts. Together, we create unstoppable momentum. Don't underestimate your power to make a difference. You are part of the solution. The future is in your hands. This is a moment for optimism. The end of fossil fuels is a new beginning, powered by the sun, wind, and human ingenuity. Solar and wind are now economic powerhouses thanks to bold innovators and smart policies. Our capacity for innovation is our greatest asset. The journey will be tough, but the destination, a healthier, more equitable world, is worth it. Clean air, green cities, and a stable climate are within reach. Let's embrace the challenge and support the leaders and innovators driving change. The UN has sounded the call. Now it's up to us to build the future. The world is ready for a clean, green superhighway. Let's get to work. Change the world.